Hey everyone, I am going to make myself a smoothie, something that I have all the time. And one of you asked if I would do a video on it. I've done a video on how I make my smoothies all the time, but I've not shown it with cottage cheese. And so one of you asked if I would do a video on it when using cottage cheese. I just started doing the cottage cheese in my smoothies, I don't know, a week ago or a week and a half ago, and it is so good. It just takes the smoothie to a whole nother level. It's just insane. It's got the creaminess, yet just a little bit of tang, but everything else is kind of sweet, and it's just amazing. And now I just crave it. I love it so much. And so I am going to go ahead and make it. So I just use almond breeze and sweetened vanilla milk. Almond milk. And then I use about a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese, and I just use the low-fat Meadow Gold. I use the Dannon Light and Fit, and this one's strawberry, and I happen to also like the blueberry one. I just think it's nicer to have these with the fruit at the bottom than just the plain. It adds a little sweetness and a little flavor. And then these are just from Sam's Club, and they're the natural triple berry. So I think there's blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries, and raspberries. It's a really good medley there. I love it. And then I just use my good old Ninja blender. This is kind of going on the fritz. It's already lost a piece of, a piece of rubber out of here. It's just getting old and crumbly, but it still works great. I know that if I were to use my Vitamix, it would just be the smoothest, silkiest smoothie ever, but I have yet to use that because I'm so intimidated by it. I just don't know why. I'm just that way. One day I'll get it out, and when I do, I'll show you. But for now, I'm just using my Ninja. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna use a 1.5 cups of my almond milk. You can also use 2 cups, but I'm actually gonna fill a little bit of water in here up to the 2-cup line. It just makes my almond milk go a little further when I add water. And I'm gonna throw in my Splenda packet. I'm not sure if I told you that, but I do use a little packet of Splenda because it just adds a little sweetness, because especially with the cottage cheese kind of takes away from the sweetness of the berries and the fruit at the bottom of your yogurt. So I like to use some Splenda. And let's see, I'll go ahead and I'm not gonna measure, but 2 big scoops of cottage cheese is like this. It's pretty much a 1/4 cup. So I'll do that. And then my yogurt. And a rubber spatula is so wonderful when you're scraping yogurt out. Just makes it so much easier because you can get all the good stuff. I got these little spatulas at Dollar Tree last year. Got a little messy here this time. I usually don't get this messy. And then I use a 1/2 cup of berries. You can add more. I just like the 1/2 cup. Here's what they look like. These are so good. And I just put the lid on. I got this as a gift several years ago, a Christmas gift from my sister-in-law. I don't know where they got it, but you can find these at Target, Walmart, anywhere, and they're a lot nicer nowadays. This is just an older one, but it does the trick. So this is the Ninja Smoothie and Drink Maker. And then I just put it in a nice tall tumbler. This is from Dollar Tree. It came in a 2 or a 3 pack. And then I just pour it in. There's a few little chunks that didn't quite get blended up, but those don't bother me at all. And there is my cottage cheese berry yogurt smoothie. And I must tell you, it is delicious. This is amazing. I just love it so much. I think even if you didn't like cottage cheese, you would really like it in a smoothie, especially if you had it really smooth, like in a better blender. You wouldn't even know it was there, but you would taste something special about it. So anyway, give it a try.